All right, guys, we're almost ready to start. Give me a minute or two. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to move where my camera is today. Which I haven't tried doing with this new setup I have, but we'll see how it goes. Nope, the camera's closed. I do this for a living, guys. Ow, my knee. Right, so yesterday we finished up Serial Cleaner. Moving on from that, we're going to be doing Blueprints, which is a puzzle-like, say, puzzle roguelike game. I think it's how it's sold. Essentially, each room is part of the grand puzzle, and then you have to go through each room to get clues as to how to get through other rooms. And it's all random which rooms you pull. And you have to manage your steps and stuff. It'll be fun. I'm just gonna get into it, I think. Probably go ahead and move my camera. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work there because that's where the room overlay is. We'll figure that out later. Okay, new game. Dog U Bomb presents Doggo Bomb. Yeah, so other than I think I saw one Northern Lion video of this game. That's all of my context. But it looked super fun, so I try to avoid any kind of spoilers, any puzzles that he would have done. Okay.
I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own.
Why nephew, though? Why not grandson?
The discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Secret
The
room.
location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner.
Timely manner, bro.
My grandnephew failed to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
Elapsed. Who gets this fucking diabolical ass house?
I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
It's just a few years before I was born.
Sinclair.
I mean, was he expecting this 10-year-old to pay property tax on this thing? Until he figures it out? I love the art style. Pretty cool. It's reminiscent of like comic book strips or something like that in 3D. Right, so okay, this is day 1. We have 50 steps. And the way it works is each room you go into subtracts from the steps that you have. So you can only do so much in a certain day. See? Yeah, that's what it's saying here. Each time you enter a room, you lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired to continue and must call it a day. Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventures. You can access it with tab. So this is where we started, and this is where we have to get to win, I guess. I guess we can call it a day on there. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Molly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. And I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those last summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought into the estate from outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations should prove any impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself. But it is very important that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the success of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume all the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century. Even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Interesting. Okay. And with that, the game is afoot. You guys ever remember that book? I don't remember the name now, but we had to read it for school when I was younger. Let's see what we have in here. Hallway or closet. I feel like it'd be bad to cut off this walkway already, so we're gonna do hallway. It's a book about these bunch of families are all in this like game of this race game in order to win some guy's estate. And it's like a murder mystery kind of thing. It was a good book. I don't remember what it's called though. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Interesting. At certain points, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Notepad. New tab. I'm actually gonna add this to the stream. Window capture. Notepad. And capture the notepad. And when I find something interesting, I'll probably whip this out. Do. Would have liked to give it like an official border, but that's alright. We'll just do like that. When I had it, it should be good for you guys. Okay. I just have to watch that. Alright, so this first room doesn't have anything for us, but in these rooms, what we're looking for are clues, which might be these paintings. These paintings could be clues. God, I'm kind of excited. We're also looking for gems and keys and stuff like that to get into locked doors or pay for room fees. Okay. We're on the edge of the blueprint now. So I could take the guest room to get more steps, or I can take a pantry or a parlor. We're gonna get the parlor because it has a puzzle piece, which I think is a clue. And every time I can't go back either. It counts as one step, so I have to be careful of that. Let's see. Ah, my man Hubert, looking good, buddy. We got a key here. Wind up key. I didn't mean to move through that. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor to receive this invitation to dine at your estate at the old, with the old hams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it has been quite a while since we have been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles. And I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write it with the particulars of this game when I found the time. And I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with the guests should you be inclined to play your confounded game. Whoops. I'm trying to hold my coffee here. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay, this is our first puzzle. And here we have boxes here. This box is the middle box, so that's a lie because it's on the left. The gems are in the middle box. That could be true. This box is the middle box. So these are both lies. And that was the truth. Seems like a pretty easy one. We got 2 gems. Nice. And I think those puzzles are random. They're not the same every time. Which is so unique about this game. It seems like there's a lot of puzzles. I think the major story bit puzzle pieces are all the same. That's about it. So what do we got here? Closet, 2 items, spare rooms, bedroom. So I could take the bedroom to get 2 steps. And then circle back to the center. Closet is 2 items. I'm tempted to go closet here. We're gonna go closet because we're right at the beginning. This is, good item. What is this? Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. See, that's good to get. And a key. Nothing else in here, looks like. I don't know how many videos this is gonna be, or how many streams, or whatever medium you guys like to watch. I would like to beat this game because I think it's a good game. Should be a lot of fun. I'm thinking den here. We go to the den, and then it'll take us back to the main hall. But I get a gem out of it. I could do spare room, and then it'll continue through. Like spare room's probably the way to go. Okay, we got an unpainted room. They didn't get to finish it. Rip Hubert. Rip Grandma. Okay. Next room is a nook, I guess. We got a key out of it. Which wouldn't be bad. None of these rooms really help me get to the other side. I think we take nook. Oh, there's another clue here. This is a tutorial, I think, right? Noteworthy. As you continue on your journey, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal, which will prove to be an invaluable tool. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. Okay, well that's why I get a notepad. I might need to maybe use something a little bit more in depth, maybe a Notion journal or something like that, but that's not for today. I don't think I'll need to get that crazy with it. I almost went backwards. It doesn't really seem like there's much else in here. See, it's like there's so much stuff. When you first start a puzzle game, you never really know like what's part of a puzzle like this here. If this was like an escape room or something, I would be honed into this triangle formation here with all the different colors and shapes. What's this over here? Okay, drawing of a fountain. Sure. Okay, so the pantry would double back into that room and give us some money. A storeroom would give us a lot of resources, but I don't like the way it cuts off the room. I'm thinking pantry almost. Go to pantry, get the money, double back. See where the next room goes. Please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change for the order and leave it on the property in the pantry. Okay, money. We can use that to buy things. We have an apple, which gave us 2 steps. Okay, so 2 steps here. We can assume that's 10 probably. That's 10, right? So we have 40 left. An average of 4 between them. Guess I'll write that down so we have it. Food. You know, I should probably zoom in. We got food. Apple. 2. Banana. 4. Orange. 4. Okay, that's not like a strong hint or anything. Not important to the story, but it's something we found out, so we want to take notes of it. There's like a room that has 5 apples. We'll know how many steps we get from it. Ooh, chapel. I think den would be good, right? Yeah. Do den, because then it's gonna cut left. That's eerie. I didn't like how that opened. There's some keys here. Ivory dice. While drafting, you may use the dice to reroll floor plans. That's good. The car keys. What are you doing, cat? A spare set of car keys. Okay. Don't know those are always here, so I'm not going to write them down. Or maybe I should. Maybe I should write them. Knocked over candle there. Someone's being messy. You know what? I'm going to write down den. Car keys. So we have den, we can confirm whether or not it's always here. So I could go back to the entrance and go this way, which I think is probably, it's going to cost us 1 extra step, but I think it's probably for the best. Opportunity to earn and spread coins in the office. Costs 2 gems, but I'm so curious. Do that. Yeah, let me poke the cat out so I can focus. Okay, here I am. We are in the office. Let's see if there's anything important in here. We got a bust of my boy Hubert. You guys, that feels a little egotistical, but I guess you have a mansion. So It's a bust of his wife, I assume, who has a crown on, which is also egotistical as hell. But she has a smaller bust, so yeah. What was their relationship like? Who knows? Home office. Hit enter. Office. Pay. You run payroll. Spread. Okay, so this pays me and spreads. Log in. Hubert. The office computer. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each quarter and maid office currently on the estate. Okay. Let's do that as well. These the coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active through the estate. Go. All right, let me say this. Office. Computer. Password. Needed. There's something written there. Okay. Floor plan upgrade desk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Okay. Estate terminal. Oh, that is? Insert disk. Oh, the storeroom get a upgrade. Wait. Storeroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgraded floor plans. Oh, I see. So I can either have it give me 2 keys, 2 gems, or 10 gold. I think we want to take the gold. It seems like better. I don't know if that resets as well, but we'll find out. Cool. It said permanently, so I don't know. Antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think is enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. Antechamber west and east operational. Greenhouse lever broken. Do that. So we're looking for the west. Why is west italicized? So the west and east levers are operational. I don't know. There's like a west garden and an east garden. That kind of seems what we're looking for. It doesn't specify garden though. I feel like we're getting pretty lucky here, honestly. With these clues. A bedroom would kind of put me where I want to go. The other ones are kind of bad. I'm gonna reroll though. Okay, here we go. Drawing room. I like that. Right at gems though, we'll have to keep that in mind. Dude, there's pictures of Hubert everywhere. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Which we already knew about, but it's nice that they tell me, I suppose. Clock. Okay. That's the way we need to go, yeah. Now we want a bit of a T junction here if we can. Doesn't look like we're gonna get. Well, we can take the chapel. Or take the chapel. They robbed me. Tithe for the church, I suppose. Gem. It's nice. Check all the pews. Nothing there. Okay, we can. This would be perfect for yes. Storeroom. Nice. It was totally worth it. What is this image of? It's like a price tag, but I'm not sure why. Okay, did take another tithe from me. So it's every time you enter the church, which has been a shame. That's okay. That was money. A boudoir would not go amiss here. I think a dining room would be better though, because then I could go in either direction. Gem. Man, it is overgrown out there. We get a long care service out here, stat. Let's go in this room first. Yes, bedroom would be okay. We do a guest bedroom because we get more steps. There's steps back here. That helps a lot. There's also, ooh, there's some lore, some notes. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note. Thank you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evison, which I who's peculiar. Why is that word so hard for me to say? Personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in this house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't know the rules of darts to play. I didn't need the rule of darts to play your variation. So billiard room has a dart puzzle. Billiard room. Dart puzzle. Math. Hoping your health improves. Okay. Sinclair was not feeling well, I guess. There's a basketball in this rent. Why is there a basketball in here? There's a sheep. Look at that sheep. Dude, I'm so immersed almost. It's kind of weird. Oh, this room is not painted. I just realized this is like wallpaper, I think. Weird. Corridor, bedroom, lavatory. I guess we're gonna take bedroom. We're gonna go sideways and try to get over to those spaces I haven't used yet. This is our first day in here, so we're kind of just like feeling it out, you know. We're trying to get as much knowledge as we can. Okay, greetings from Reddington. Cool. That is such a weird sculpture. Picture of his wife, I'm guessing. Or my great uncle's wife. What do we call it? My great aunt. Ooh, what do we have here? Observatory. +1 star for each time you drafted it. Go to showroom. Luxury items for sale, but I have 16 gold, so I'm gonna do showroom. Why are they selling things in their house? Must be rich people stuff. I don't get it. Dude, what the hell? I can't afford any of this? Oh, wow. That's really good. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. That's pretty good as well. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. That's really good. This is so much gold, though. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many. Okay, well, I can't afford any of this. 16 gold I thought would be enough for something. It's not. But now we have an idea. So bunk room would totally ruin the run. Gymnasium. If I could rotate it, it would be fine. We're gonna redraw. Security, that's really good. Kitchen's a dead end. Security's not a dead end. Modem's a dead end. We have to take security. We have 1 gem, thank God. Oh, cutscene. It's just an eerie place to be alone in. The note did not say I couldn't bring people to help me. I would have just brought, you know, a friend or something. Or maybe it did and I just wasn't paying attention. A game like this should have like an in-game notepad I can write down stuff on, you know what I mean? Oh, I can use Steam's notepad feature. I'm gonna do that after this cutscene. Imagine running security on this place and they're like, there's an intruder in this specific room. How do we get there? And you're like, I don't know. The rooms change every day. Hey, that's a little me. Look at some shit cameras, man. Guess it is the 90s. Okay, now how do I enable this? You guys can't see it. Hold on. Properties. There you go. Now you can see it. We have notes. Okay, we open the notes here. I think I can pin this and it'll stay, right? Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. Let me zoom in. Tense options. Header? Why can I do headings? We're gonna leave it unpinned. And I can just access it like this. I would like to make it a bit bigger though. Anyways, blue memos equal true. Okay, that's big, actually, I think. I'll put that at the very top. In caps, blue memos equal true. Bold it. It said, red memos lie. Red memos equal lie. So that one we got at the very beginning that was like, rooms in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. That's a lie. That's a lie. There's shiny words right here. Unless written by hand, it says. Okay. Say, unless handwritten. That was very hard to see. See that? Little text there. You guys can't zoom into your screen, but I can zoom in with my eyes. My face, I guess, technically. Key card view estate inventory. There's 14 coins because I did that thing at the beginning. So I could technically spend a lot of time walking back and getting the coins, and then I could afford... Oh, dude, I should do that. Yeah, I should go back before I get further in. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electrical lock. Offline mode. Determines the default setting of security doors will be set if power is lost during a blackout. We're going to say they're unlocked if they lose power. Security level determines the amount of key card security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 with a low setting. And low then. I guess if you here's the thing: if you had a key card and you didn't have keys, you set it to high, and then more locked doors would need a key card instead of keys. I think it's how you would probably play it. Security menu. Log in. Yeah, we don't have the code yet. In time, we will find it. Well, this is not handwritten. This is a lie. Antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required. So this is a lie. This is true though. Keycard access security guards are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security manager, number of doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. That makes sense. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at the morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Right, so this is the terminal password. It starts with an S. So I guess I'm gonna put that up at the top. Terminal password S. That's all we know. We have a little break room here. Okay, so we should probably go back and try to... So if we went through every room, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 maybe? No, we're going to keep moving forward. It's fine. This is our first day. We're not going to try to min-max it too much. Honestly, what I should have done is when I did that, I should have moved back. But I didn't. Okay, corridor is kind of what we have to do here. I can't reroll anymore, and both of these are dead end. And I can't even go in here because I don't have that, so... The corridor here has boxes, paintings, a lot of rerun paintings here. A hat, it's a cool hat. Okay, I think this is kind of a bricked run then. So we have plenty of steps to go back and try to get the gold. It's 2 bedrooms. This is a wine cellar. I think we're going to do the bedrooms to see what's in there. And that'll help us get around a bit more because we get some extra steps. Oh, little gerbil. Who's been feeding you, actually? It's kind of an interesting question. Who's feeding you? Okay. Camp Colonel. Flashlight. Dude, all I know is I would be taking the flashlight if good. They have an Atari. I think it's what this is supposed to be. The Turtles of Vera. They were... Oh, this guy, whoever this is, likes to do a little tinkering. They had some stuff down there to tinker with. 2 keys. That's nice. Not going to need it. That's nice. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Now this is a brotherly love here. I can feel it. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday. And I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I do not need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me. And today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Today's a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book that I got from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. Honestly, I have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things said, I wouldn't have had it either way crossed out. I still would rather have had assisted. This is a loving brother relationship here. I mean, let's be real. He probably just got a different book and started writing again. I was never a journal kid. I feel like I tried every once in a while, but I was never good enough for remembering to write in it, and I never felt like there was anything interesting enough to write in it. I'll get a little gun over here. Not really anything super important. Maybe there's some like lore here. Okay, they shared a room. This is their room. Whatever, right? Sure. Okay, they gotta start marching backwards. And I want to get that. I don't have a lot. Do I even have? I have the car keys and Lucky Rabbit's Foot. If I can get this, and then I get to keep them. That's good. But there's a leg up on this run. Well, we have to find the money and then come back for that. I'm gonna lose 2 gold having to walk through that room. That's okay. Not a big deal. In the drawing room. So it was the office that did it, right? So I don't need to go into the office. Look, there's a bunch right there. We have 20. Can you open the thing on the dining room table? I will try that one on the way back. That's a good idea, actually. I didn't think about it. There's enough for the thing. Do I go for more? Nah, I don't think I need to. I don't think I'll keep the gold, so. I thought it was going to be like 1 piece per room. Do. Church ties, man. Get you every time. I cannot open it. Unfortunate. What if I opened it up and it was like a head? What would be the next move, do you think? I report it to the police and then I have to guide them through this maze of a house. Okay, moon pendant. You bought. Okay, well I just clicked on it. I didn't think it would actually buy. That's a good thing to know. So if I call it a day, I should keep my items, which is kind of huge, honestly. Call it a day. A bit of a bricked run today, but that's all right. We got some notes. We got rank 6, which is the row, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Day 2, baby. I really like this art style. I played a lot of games that have this art style, and it's always been a good time. Remember, I used to play this game on Xbox, the original Xbox, called like Spy 13 or something. That was a comic book stripped art style. And you were a spy, and you had like lost your memory. And it was a super good game. A lot of fun in that game. Not really enticing rooms here. I mean, the storeroom is really good because you start with a bunch of stuff. But run off the rip. I mean, you get a storeroom a lot. We're just gonna do bedroom. Anyways, I played that a lot as a kid because it was multiplayer, and my brother and I would play it. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, because I only had 2 items, I get to keep the moon pendant. That's actually kind of sick. That's 2 items at random. Okay, well, whatever. I don't have to buy it this time. Pantry is probably the best here. Yeah, it's definitely the best. Let's get some gold. We get a window this time. Look at that. That's lovely. Same note. Corridor. Or the nook. I don't remember there being anything in the nook. So if I was to get the nook, it would just be so I could double back into this room. The nook. Bit of a greed situation here, but I get a key out of it, so. Okay, this is a tutorial again. Ooh, a hallway. These are all kind of mid, honestly. I could try a lavatory, since we're at the beginning here, and see if there's anything in the lavatory that I could want. Which I'm tempted to do. We're gonna do a lavatory, because I haven't seen this room before. And wouldn't you know it, it's a bathroom. Anything in the cabinets? Can't open them. HS. Hubert Steiner, or whatever the hell his name is. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, this room is a dud. There's nothing in here. There's actually chipped wallpaper. I feel like if you're living in a mansion, you should probably have that shit taken care of. You can afford it. Yeah, this room was a waste of my time. I don't know what the room colors mean. I gotta figure that out as well. Okay, that was a quick end to that side of the mansion. Not great. Chapel. Maybe red just means bad, because that's what I'm seeing from these. We don't want chapel. I don't really want commissary either. Dude, this is actually kind of bad. I mean, chapel and bedroom kind of do the same thing here, except chapel costs money, so we're not going to do chapel. If I had a gym, I would do commissary to see what they have for sale in there, but I don't. Go bedroom. Nothing on the table. Nothing on the bed. Okay, quick stop there. Storeroom or a den or nursery. When you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. You need a gem for that. We're gonna go den because we can get a gem. Getting a gem is kind of paramount, I feel like. I mean, like, so many rooms require them to even go into. No more loot in this room. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go backwards first. Hallway. That allows me to go into the room at the corner. Chapel. I could get the commissary to see what they're selling. Now, I feel like it's gonna be more useful than a hallway, and they kind of accomplish the same thing. Yeah, we're going commissary. Ooh, an arcade machine. Can't use it though. Shame. Maybe that's a future update. Who knows? Let's see. Annual Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. Day 20 and 21. We're on day 2. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, I guess. Write it down. Write it down. Commissary. Day 20 and 21. 50% off. And I know the text is kind of small on that, but I can't make it any bigger in the Steam note thing, so apologies for that. Unholy commissary. So that's a long way off, but it's good to know, I suppose. What? Without. Commissary will be closed from day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. This is a lie, because we found it earlier. Red memos that aren't handwritten are lies. We don't have to worry about that. Tree with. Bobby pin without. Without what? Without the bobby, so it's a pin. Without the pin, so it's a bobby. Without. A room with a tree. I guess I'll write it down. I don't know the best way to write down these notes, so I could write it on the commissary page and see where that gets me. Can't tab in here? I did earlier. Whoops. We're gonna say tree with bobby pin without. Now, does that mean anything? Maybe it's a red herring. Who knows? Gee, staff notice. Effective the first week of December. Payroll. Okay, we saw this already. This is in the security room as well. It doesn't give us any more information on the terminal password. What are you selling, boss? I could buy 1 gem for 3 gold, which wouldn't be bad. A salt shaker sledgehammer. Sledgehammer sounds kind of goated. Metal detector. That's awesome. Let me get the gem. Get our gem back. So it's worth probably. Walking closet. 1 gem, but you get 4 items? Dude, that seems really good. What do we got? What do we got? We got 2 gems, so value. We got coin purse. Every time you collect 3 coins, you get an interest of 1. I don't know. I wish I had a coin purse like that. I'd wear it. This is that same money tag. Shoes. Running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Maybe every like 3rd room? I don't know. Wait, what did I got the coin purse. I got the running shoes. I got the 2 gems. Okay, that's 4 items. Should have maybe done the math before I did that, but it's fine. So that was all worth it, I'd say. Hallway. Corridor. The hallway. Not doing chapel. I hate chapel. We're gonna do hallway. Even though I think hallway is kind of useless, if I'm being honest with you. Other than, I mean, this is in here, but this is a lie anyways. It doesn't even matter. Closet wouldn't be bad. Parlor would let me double back, and it's got a puzzle in it. Okay, it's the box puzzle again. One's a lie. One has to be a lie. One has to be its truth. And there's only 1 box with something in it. The gems are in a true box. That could be a lie. This box is blue, so this is a true. This box is black. This is true. So this is a lie. This is a lie. Since those are both true, there has to be a liar. He's a liar. If he's a liar, then he has the gems. Boom. I knew it. Too good. I'm too good. Utility. Hello. We can take the dining room again, or I could take the guest bedroom. Since this is a dead end, I think we take the guest bedroom for the 10 steps. You seen this game before? It seems like a really good game. Okay, we got a passcode, key code, whatever, and a compass. Compass. A compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. God, what am I? I'm a monster. Freak. Is the same note as before? Yes. But the billiard room, we already saw that. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. I mean, this run is... I got a lot of items, to be honest with you. I don't know what items the moon pendant's going to give me. But we'll find out. Rooms leading north more often, it said. Dude. So either I go left or I go up. And I pay the 1 gold. I think I'm just going to go left then. We are kind of... We're playing God right now. With our room selection. We need more paths. Dining room or the observatory. I could go to the observatory because I have a lot of gems, and I kind of want to see what's in there. And they both are just one room, so, or one door, so. Playing with fire is what I probably should have said. Maybe not playing with God. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Then, okay, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effect that accompany the appearance of each one, depending on the number of stars that... Oh, this is in bold. This is important. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and enjoy the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The Twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, plus 3 steps. Diamondus Minor, plus 1 gem, so it looks like a gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today, so extra steps from apples, I'm guessing. Clavis the Key, plus 1 key. Diamondus Major, plus 5 gems. Draxus the Dead, so it looks like a smiley face. Dead end rooms are more common today, that's bad. Sale, everything is 50% off, that's pretty good. Flories. Green rooms are more likely to obtain special flowers today. I think green rooms are supposed to be like garden areas or outside. And 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. That's probably a really good one, I bet. Okay, and I guess what, you probably see what today is through the observatory? Or is it outside? Each time you get an observatory, you get an additional, whoops, an additional star drawn. How do I... Oh, other way, other way. Can maybe walk all the way down? Okay, we can look through. 1 star, North Star. Okay, that's weak, but I guess I appreciate it. Go for something good here. A courtyard. That's kind of sick. Yeah, these are both dead ends, so we definitely have to take the courtyard. It's a good thing we have the gems for it. We have a security door here. Patches of dirt. I think you need a shovel for that, I would assume. Ooh, a sledgehammer. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Interesting. Can I do it infinitely, though? That's a security door. We do have a key card, but we're going to go this way first. West wing would allow us to go back 1. Patio. So if I do this, I can get 2 green gems and go into that room. Okay, we're going to do a patio. Because if I get a lot of green rooms like that, that'd be good for me. Does it not count for this? Oh, wait, there it is. Buried below. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain areas of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought they were for. Unfortunately, they did not give me a shovel. But alas. So we should have another gem in that room, but we're going to go this way first. Utility closet would probably be important. But I want to do storeroom, I think. Storeroom for a lot of goodies. Look at the utility closet later, maybe? I'm gonna turn the game up a bit. Because it's a pretty quiet game, I realize. That was a bad idea. I guess you guys can let me know. I have no idea. Okay, got a gem here. We are looking good. Okay, what do we do here? Security? I wish we got a room with 4-room doors. Would have been better. But I'm thinking security. I think having security is probably a good thing to have. Sure if it... I don't know if it's super important, but... Okay, I've gotten everything from the house. Let's see. I was gonna say security level high because we have a key card, right? And offline mode is gonna be an unlocked door. Since we have the key card, having a lot of doors is actually good for me. Yeah, these haven't been changed. I don't know if these red and blue things ever changed, but still need the terminal password. Dark room. Dark room would be kind of cool. Let's do that. It is dark. Go figure. I think the power's off. I guess that's what you need the breaker room for. Now, if I got breaker room right here, that would be sick. Door's locked. Okay, we'll use the key. Oh, dude, I don't know. We'll just go in the middle one, I guess. The chapel. All right, we're not going in there. Actually, yeah, we'll go in there because we want to figure out what's on this door. Another locked door. Breaker room. Okay, perfect. It could have been better by not having to go to the chapel first, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see. Dark room on. Garage on. Cabinet? I can't turn on. What is this? Oh. Okay. So the idea to get them all purple or something? Okay. How did I get that one blue? One's blue. Okay, so the blue and red are beside each other, it turns purple. We'll make that one blue and that one red and that one's purple now. And I could turn this one blue, that one red, purple. Blue, purple, and it's blue. And that one red, purple. Okay, they're all purple. I don't know what that means. I guess it's fine. We'll come back to that, or maybe I have to hit it one more time. Should I hit it one more time? Figure it out. Boom! Oh, they're all white now. Wait, what? Yeah, like they're still here as well. That one turned white. Okay, well, how do I turn the rest of them white? Let's make this one purple. I don't know. We'll figure that one out later. Wait a minute, these have numbers on them. I just noticed that, so... okay, we're gonna write this down, I guess. No. No, why are you doing this to me? Okay, there are some issues with the notepad. Okay, if I do that, can I access it? Look this up. Steam notepad access while end. We can set the opacity. You said the opacity. Set opacity. Like, I don't know. 70%? Not bad at all. Okay. The chapel. We're gonna say farmer 1. That's what it looks like, right? Farmer. Yeah, farmer 1. Cook 2. This is a... Okay, well, hold on. This is a farmer 2. You can have 2 farmers. Okay, hoe. The hoe is 1. Cook is 2. There's a pitchfork. 3. Chimney sweep. I think that's supposed to be right. Chimney sweep. Let's see. Chimney sweep 4. There's 5. 5 is a maid. Maid 5. And then the horseback rider. I don't know what these guys are called, but the horseback rider 6. Horseback rider. I'm just gonna get horse rider 6. Now I don't know when that's gonna come up, but whatever. Okay, lights are on inside of the dark room. See if there's any cool puzzles in here. There's a... oh, I bet I need like a magnifying glass for that or something. Pictures of the maids. They don't look particularly happy to be having their photos taken. This is a bad photo. It's the wife in the office, I think is what that room's called. Got a key. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of the lady's ship. I assume from one of her rooms in the west wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on it. This is a nice photo. I bet this has some kind of meaning here. I can't read it. Who's taking these photos? Oh yeah, see there's text there maybe that is important. The way he's holding it makes me think you want to be able to read it. Okay. We need to go dark room or security here. We got 2 paths. We kind of want this one to go off into the right side of the map if we can. You're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. I don't know what the significance of red rooms are, but they seem to fuck me more than anything else, so. Maybe mail room. I have a lot of food though. Maybe go kitchen, buy some food. I'm gonna go mail room. Order has been placed. So the next time I find the mail room, it'll be good for me. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Danny Revan to sender, as he is no longer employed in with our staff. Oh, there's some writing right there. It's so tiny. The last word's mail. Did something. Ah, fuck. I need a magnifying glass. Pretty bad here, I think. Oh wait, here we go. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Utility room. Press any button to activate above to activate blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. I don't know if this means Danny Ravane would have more instruction, but that's what I did, and I got a white light, but I can't make the rest of white because it needs. I'm guessing it needs 5. Simon P. Jones. Dad. Oh, this is to me. Hey, buddy. How's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for that length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you, happy as I am, perfectly content with the estate, with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage, packing the tent. I wanted to try and post this letter before we depart tomorrow, so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days at the estate, but with all the preparation, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to find the time. So much I want to say, I'm sure that I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot the stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Hubert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversation just how much happiness this final project brought him, so do both of us a favor, be excited. Let's see. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, but I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions whenever we say farewell. Later, alligator. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing didgeridoo. I haven't played didgeridoo once, Dad. Okay, that's just nice, a little heartfelt letter. Not really. He could have included a clue in there for me. I wouldn't have been mad about it. Okay, so next time we want to pull mailroom if we can to get the package. I don't know what the package will entail, but might be worth it. Might be worth it. Okay, we are back to only having a single path now, so we have to be careful here. Gymnasium. There's something we haven't pulled yet. We have to pull it actually, so doesn't really matter what I think. More. Who puts art in the gymnasium? Oh, get the car keys again. I don't know what these do. I'm guessing you have to get to the garage somehow, and then the garage has something special in it. I guess you can unlock the car maybe. Get items from inside it. Dining room. The dining room will give us 2 paths again. Great hall. 7 locked doors. I only have 1 key. That could be a problem. If I had more keys, I would totally take it. But I don't have the ability to get through that. I have a sledgehammer, but I'm pretty sure that only helps me with chests. So we're gonna go dining room. And hope there's something here for me. There's not. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost all the way to the antechamber, which is kind of cool. The chance of getting a locked door is increasing, so we have to be very careful here. Yep, look at that. Locked door. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. That's kind of nice, I guess. We'll do conference room. With that, I think we get rank 8, right? So I think, in case someone saw, yeah, see, okay, this opened up. Nice steak dinner. Oh, my memo's in the way. Delightfully expensive steak cut bone in and extra marble for maximum tenderness. A perfect dish for those who love extravagance. Plus 20, plus an additional 10 if you have a showroom in your house. We do not have a showroom. We will eat it anyways. Plus 20 steps is a pretty big come up. So yeah, I guess that solves the answer of what's under that plate. Oh, we get a red note over here, but it looks like it's printed, so it's a lie. Dirty stinking lie. This is not true at all. Not even gonna write it down. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Are there any notes? Anybody write anything? You're the only guy who wrote something down. Or maybe the notes have already been taken. Office safe, okay. Let's write that down. Office safe. Meeting room notes. Conference room, actually. Let's make sure we're writing the right thing down, because there might be a meeting room, who knows? Conference room notes. So this isn't locked. I mean, oh, it's locked. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, the garage. Okay, we have to take garage. We need keys. And also I want to use the car keys. We have 3 keys in here, which is huge. We also can unlock this because we have the car keys. A floor plan upgrade disc. We definitely want to use this, so I'll be going back to security for that. Ooh, red text. First off, this is the 3rd time this month it's underlined, so it's important. You and the car have been gone when your service were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship. Your absence must be accounted for. Christoph, 3rd time. I'll write it down. Garage clue. Christoph. Absent. 3rd time. I'm guessing it's probably the keyword 3, or the key number 3 there, for some reason. There's an oil spot here. Gonna lock the car's door. No, hold on. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Danny already has payment ready. I don't know if this address is important. It may just be a clue telling me about the trunk. I will write it down anyways. Fuck. 14227 Sandy Heights. Drop off. I'll drop wrong, but that's okay. And what did I get out of there? The upgrade disc. Moonshine? We delivering moonshine? Are we shiners? that? Oh. Okay. Let me get a soda real quick because my throat's a little scratchy, and we'll see what's out there. I don't know how they count rooms if you're outside the building, but I guess we're about to find out. You have 44 steps, so I think you start with 40. That stick was a pretty big come up. Here we go. That costs at least one. Okay, gates. There are gates here. Okay, you cannot go further than this gate, I guess. I guess that would be off property, to be fair. What is it? Oh, hold on, there's a path here. Look, there's one of the rooms I came across. It's actually interesting. I think it actually adds like the physical room to the building. It's a locked door. Oh, I unlocked it. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Nice, dude. Look at this progressing. Oh, okay, hold on. 2 special items, a hovel. Special 4 points, no cost feet instead of diamonds. Or I get a trading post. We can take a tool shed. What is that? A metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and money. And a shovel. Okay, now we can dig holes in the spots that we need to dig holes in. I think the running shoes are helping us like not waste shoes or not waste feet while we're outside because they just saw the symbol come up. We actually got really lucky this run, I think. This feels like a really strong run. Okay, we got shoes. Now I want to go back to the patio and courtyard as well as security, so we're gonna do that. We're back inside. We're gonna start eating steps now. That's fine. Not that many steps, I guess. All right, yeah, you get 2 from the gymnasium. Okay. We're gonna upgrade our room. This is a permanent upgrade, so every time I reset, I'll have the upgrade. Boudoir. Okay. Ooh. 3 food items is a lot of steps. I can reroll or 1 gem. I think we take the reroll. Because that's, I mean, that's way stronger than a single gem. Then we gotta go dig in the dirt. Silver key. Unlock door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Sure. Right here. And a rather dirty coin. Sure. Oh, it's a single coin. That was not worth the time to come back, I don't think. The dirt as well, is that a rock? It's a rock. Ooh, we are stacked, honestly. The fact we get the west gate unlocked on the second day, feel pretty good about that. Oh, there's another dirt right there. Okay, 3 coins. That's more worth. And we got 1 from the coin purse. Oh my god, dude, we're doing so good. Wait, this is a locked door before, right? Use a regular key. Billiard room. Okay, we can actually do the billiard room puzzle here, which sounds good. So it said it was a math puzzle. Metal detector. Oh, the metal detector detects when there's coins in the room and the keys. Right. Billiard room is a math puzzle, and this is highlighted. Which is 13. Let's see if there's any information about it in the room. Thirteen. I'm not seeing anything in here. We were told it was a math game. It's not about actual darts. $13. Okay, so that was 13 was probably the correct answer there. This is 14 and 3. Is that adding? So it would be 17? Okay, it was. 12 and 10. So this would be adding. Is this subtracting then? Would that be 2? Okay. 13 minus 2 is 11, which is here. This is different. What would be next? Multiplication? Multiplication or division, one of the two. We're going to try multiplication, which is 20. Division would be 5. Let's try 20 first. Okay, that was right. Okay. So 15 is the starting number, minus 13 is 2, times 3 is 6. Oh, there you go. A little bit of thinking. I like the puzzles in this game. They're not overly complex. I'm not really like struggling too much with them. They're calming. They're relaxing. Do I use a special key here? I'm going to. Let's use a silver key, baby. Get it in there. Whoa. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. We get a cloister, which gives me gems, and looks kind of cool. We're gonna do a cloister. Oh, we need 3 gems. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. What in the world? Chamber of Mirrors. It only has 1 entrance. It has doors on each side. The archives. I think the archives. There might be something important in there, story-wise. We have a security door there. What the hell is that? Oh, the antechamber is still locked, so I can't go this way, even if I wanted to. Interesting. Can I open any of this? Don't tell me there's nothing in this room. Is that important? Do they all have writing on them like that? Archive box with 2 sidewalks. How do I do this? That? I'll leave it at that for now. Oh, hold on, we get something here. Key. Unpin that for a second. Marigold wins Herald literary honor. Popular children's writer Marigold adds yet another feature to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her children's book Swim Bird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. Now, good for her. Second time winning it. Wow. Show off. She's like no stranger in the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest... So this is my mother. Marigold is my mother. She began using Marigold as her pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Never considered herself success. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, the imagination had to take over from there. She elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, was based on her son and his inflexible love for the color red, a statement that had been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne, which is so funny because the game is called Blueprints. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of 36 names that appeared on a leaked dossier named person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people on Thursday. Oh shit. Wait a minute, there's a code there. Although no group has come forth officially to take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. Writing that down, baby. Writing it down. I have no idea if those lines mean anything, but code in book RLCF. Also called themselves the Children of the Black Water. Ruffington Press, what a name of a news outlet. They were quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house had defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though they were dropped. Marigold drops publisher, local author, announced a split from her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcements came after the arrest last week as a fellow author and colleague, Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant, I guess is how you would say that. She is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher. Well, I would. Are you kidding me? They were literally a part of a terrorist organization that ended up killing people. Manning in white press at press function was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the waved down a local. I don't know why that's cut off like it is. No trace was discovered of Sinka Harris, but search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold was last seen by a close friend at 3:45 p.m. getting into a carriage after a late luncheon at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. So my mother's missing. She's just straight up gone. Let's see. Priceless jewels stolen at the Dramatic Museum heist. I'm just going to start skimming here. Mass intruders. Royal Guard disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived, the burglars had simply vanished. Okay, so after that, someone stole the gems. Okay, there was a lot to read, but essentially our mom was part of this publishing group that was a terrorist organization. She left and then was subsequently killed, I guess. Kidnapped, something like that. We don't know where she is. Right, so the antechamber... what's the word I'm thinking of? The antechamber switches need to be pulled. The levers. I have not found them. Archived floor plan. Confidential. Oh, I see. Passageway. It's 2 gems, but I feel like it gives me the most opportunity to do something here. Go backwards first. It's locked. We have 5 keys though. Maze chamber. Less likely to find items lying around in your house. That's really bad, but I have no gems. Red rooms are just bad rooms is what I'm starting to understand here. You want to try to avoid them if you can, but going in them the first time is good because you get stuff like this. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of your benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending service may contact Miss Babbage for details. And following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Wow. Imagine you love working in this house and one day the person you work for just dies and you're out of a job. It's over. There's nothing you can do. Closet would be kind of good. Hit the closet. That actually killed off quite a bit of space here, but it's okay. I'm gonna say it's okay, even though it's kind of not, honestly. Gonna die, which means we can re-roll a plan, and we got 1 gem, so hopefully that'll stop us from not being able to re-roll rooms at all. Another locked door. It's starting to get pretty difficult to get around here. Boudoir, I think, is probably what we want. Yeah, let's get a boudoir. Which is 2 more die. I don't think we need that many, if I'm being honest, but... Boudoir, isn't that where the lady hangs out? Like, we got some female shoes over here, it's all pink. You can kind of see outside, that's nice. Oh, hold on. Christmas tree, Christmas... Wait, there's a safe. I'm gonna write that down. I don't know if it's important, but... Boudoir, how do you spell boudoir? Boudoir? Oh, it's down there in the bottom corner. Boudoir. Boudoir. Safe and pick. Could be important. Could be important. Back to pinning that. This is the last room in this direction. It's another key. Of course it is. Locksmith. Keys for sale. We're gonna do the locksmith because we very much need keys, I think. To be honest with you. 12 for 3, 8 lockpick kit. 1 for 5. That's 5 keys. 12. There's 6 keys. We're gonna get the 3 and a lockpick kit. We'll occasionally be able to open some locked doors. Like that. We have that was a big come up as well, honestly. Okay, another key card door. An office or furnace. I'm tempted to go furnace here, just because we can see what's in the furnace room. And actually, we have to anyways. Or I could have re-rolled, I suppose, but... To the furnace room. That's a dig spot, okay. Nothing of interest. That's lovely. The first room is a dud. You don't want to draw that. That's what I'm understanding. But on the bright side, we have so many red rooms now. I'm thinking we probably won't draw anymore. We're almost out of steps as well. Oh, we actually... It's do or die on this room here. Let's do a lockpicking kit. Wine cellar or an archived room which needs... Okay, so... I'm gonna go wine cellar because... Wait, hold on, I can redraw. Music room. One major, one minor. Code check. I kind of want to... Oh, I got the mail room this run. I have to wait one more run. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. So I can put one item in here and I can get it back from this room is what it's saying. Let's do that. That seems like pretty beneficial. Nothing in here other than... Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. What's that? Other claim checks. The bell. Check item. Sledgehammer, car keys. We don't need the car keys anymore, I don't think. Metal detector, shovel. What's something we don't want to lose? So here's the thing. We got the moon pennant. We're going to keep 2 items. I think it's random. Something that we would want later. But not... So the sledgehammer and the metal detector and the shovel, I don't want to take because I think there's a good chance I can get them from the west wing or the west room outside. And the running shoes I would like to keep. Key card. The compass. Whereabout. Coin purse. Don't really care about that either. The running shoes in there, I guess. Okay, that's checked in. Alrighty, do we have anything left? Any rooms that can be unlocked? No, we do not. On top of that, the antechamber can't be accessed, so I think we're gonna we're gonna spend what little feet we have. We're gonna go outside. And peruse outside until we run out of steps, I guess. Might have time for one more run. Look at that, we're back at the beginning. I like how many steps you can save by going through the garage. So, I mean, there's nothing to do down here. We're gonna go hang out here. The door down here. We got a mine shaft. It's a tunnel. Anything down here? A dead end? A dead end? Lots of boxes. Yeah, I'm loving the atmosphere in this game. I'm kind of digging how creative the building it is. I was a bit worried that my tiny pea brain wouldn't be able to grasp some of the puzzles that are in the game, but honestly, they don't seem that bad. They seem pretty okay, honestly, all things considered. Not bad at all. And the story elements seem kind of sparse from what I can tell, but maybe I'm just pulling the wrong rooms. It's really hard to tell which is which, you know what I mean? I have a shovel, so I would like to maybe find some stuff out here to dig, if I could. I don't know if that's possible or not. The lot gate. Number gate. I saw like number at one point. I don't remember what year it was. Like 1803. Hmm. Okay, I guess I can write that down though. On near the top somewhere, I'll put. What did I just do? Orchard needs 4 number code, but I don't think we found any of that. That's more than 4. This is a letter. So that we can remove this from den, because that's not true. It's just a random spawn. Hmm. All right, I'm just organizing my notes here a little bit. Yeah, build your room, dark puzzle, math, not really important. I don't think I need to remember that, because it's not like that's going to change. What is this? A bomb shelter? Not unlocked, so not important. We have 6 steps left. I think we've seen all we're going to see here. Go ahead and call it a day. See what we keep for the next run. We'll do one more run, and if we don't finish that run, we'll finish it next stream. That was a very good run, though, for day 2. I'm gonna hide that for now. 36 rooms, reach rank 9, which is all the way, pretty much. We just needed to be able to unlock the antechamber. Fortunately, we were not able to do that. We unlocked the tool shed, or we unlocked that outdoor house room. Yeah, red rooms are bad, is what I'm starting to understand. Green rooms, or outside. Blue is the standard room. Yellow are stores. And brown rooms are just for moving, so they're like corridors and hallways. Purple are step rooms. So more purple rooms equals more steps, I guess. Wait, what? Maid room is 2. So maid room is red and purple. How's the interior designing? Hey, it's pretty good. All things considered. I just had a pretty good run. It was my second run, so it's not like I could really do much with it, but got all the way to the antechamber doorway. I guess they're expecting you to go quite far, though, if the discounts on the commissary are day 20. I mean, that's a lot. Okay, we are starting a new day. I'm gonna go outside, which eats some steps. That's a bit of a shame that it does. What did I keep? I have the key card and the car keys. I should have left the car keys, honestly, so I didn't accidentally pull it. You're on day 22? Wow. Have you gotten into the antechamber yet? Never ending. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Root cellar. Rooms in your house are more likely to contain dig spots today. Shelter. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next red rooms. Oh, that's pretty good. Or hovel. 4 special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems. That's pretty good too. We're gonna take the shelter. See if there's anything cool at the bottom of this thing. There's a terminal. A bunch of cans of beans. We were stocked up. Oh, here we go. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope. Ooh, hold on. Made it to the secret room, but in true roguelike fashion, finishing once is basically the tutorial. Okay, fair enough. So these guys, he was working with the bad people. He was working with the people who stole the diamond, I think. So we have so many gems laying around. Time lock safe. Interesting. Time lock safe. It can be accessed by setting an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Oh, is that real time? I'm not gonna be streaming in an hour. What month is it? May 9th. Dude, here's the thing though, I need to be able to get it. Okay, how do I move? Okay. So it's gonna be in the AM probably. I'm gonna say 12 AM. No, 11 AM. That should be tomorrow morning during my stream. Okay. Oh, it's not real time? Wait, what? What's the day then? Day 3. Good question. Okay. Appreciate that. Let's see, measurement of radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by experiments conducted in the laboratory. If its readings are 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Interesting. So if I get the laboratory, I can make it to where I don't need keys. I think that's what it's saying. I don't know the password. Interesting, interesting. We will have to find out what the time is. This is a cool room, though. So we definitely had a hand in the thieves getting the gems from the museum. And also, maybe the terrorist group that was working with the news people? Or the publishing company? So we don't have the next three red rooms will have no negative effect. Although that cost us 6 steps. I don't know if that was worth it. Parlor, straight up. Oh, an apple. That's good for us. Okay, we know how this room works. This box and the white box are both empty. Could be true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. That seems like a lie. The statement on the white box is true. Ooh. Those are both lies, right? I'm seeing a second wind-up. Box. This box and the white box are both empty. It means the items in the blue box, even though it's a lie, right? Yeah. Nice. I can go code check to get my boots back, but then we're cutting off a lot of space. Oh, and I also have the mailroom with it. Okay, we're gonna go mailroom to see what this gives me, even though it does cut off my room. Seek a company. Date packed 11/5. Wait a minute, that's the date. That was yesterday's date, so today's 11/6. Items include brass compass and 2 gems. 11/5, so today's 11/6. I'll write that down so I don't forget. Mail room coming in a clutch. I'm really eating at my steps trying to do this, but... So... time lock save. Set unlock date. November 6th. I don't know what time it is, though. We're at 38 steps. We haven't done anything because I've been fucking around with this save. Okay, let's do the left side first. Den would be okay. We have 4, so we could go drawing room. The drawing room. Any goodies? 3 keys? Gems? No? Okay. Next room. Bedroom closet. Okay, we're really just like being greedy if I take closet, right? Oof. Let's go and redraw. Code check in the corner for the boots. We get a storeroom with a bunch of goodies. We're gonna go storeroom. The shoes only have an effect if you're walking outside a lot, which, to be fair, I have been. Gym. I would like something with a lot of space. Items for sale. The commissary, which is gonna be food and stuff. Oh, we could get other things in there. Be a magnifying glass, which would be cool. I think. Wow. We're gonna go quarter. Be a T shape. Security's not bad. Take security. New here. Key card system. We actually have a key card, right? So we're just gonna set the say hi. And offline is unlocked. There we go. That means with our key card we can get around easier. Hopefully. This way. A pantry's pretty. Oh no, pantry goes the other way. Goes north to the south. A chapel would go south, but also it's free, so we're gonna do that. Nice. Now I don't know if that means this is totally sheltered forever, for all time, every time you come in here. Is that kind of cool? We got a closet. Closet would be good. Courtyard would be good if I had a shovel. Go closet. Do something good. A dice. And a gem. I guess that's okay. Garage already? Do we take garage for the 3 keys? It's a dead end. I'm not a pussy. I'll do it. Also, I have the car keys, so. Good as well. Lockpick kit, and what is that green key? Key to the secret garden. Ooh, okay. I want to use that. Maybe the last time, yeah. A dig spot in here. Same as last time. I don't know if there's any point to unlocking this. Hello? Doesn't work. Oh, you have to have it in like the right spot for this to open. That's so interesting. I got really lucky then last run. Security. This is our only... Okay. Excuse me. This is our only open door. We really needed to get here. I have a die. That'll help. Laundry room or kitchen. Kitchen loud. Oh, it has to be a kitchen, doesn't it? Or we roll. Come on, something good. Den is not bad. Bedroom gets me over. Okay, we're gonna go bedroom because that gives me a bit more opportunity, I think. Never anything in this room. Passageway, I think is what I want. 2 gems though. Oof. It's rough. However, it allows me to double back. This is a keycard room they got. Dark room. I don't think I need the dark room, honestly. God, I'm tempted to go commissary. The den allows me an additional path. Okay, another gem. So we're doing good on gems. Not seeing anything else in this room. The pool. Interesting. Adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. I mean, I feel like the pool is probably the one to go, right? Oh, interesting. This is a tiny pool, honestly. There's some writing. I'm seeing writing. Draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans will be drawn from the pool. Yeah. Odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. No running. Okay, fair enough. Bit of an awkward shape of this layout, but it's fine. So if I went pantry, then I could possibly hit this row here. With boudoir, I would be a dead end. Kitchen is also in there, but I'd rather get pantry here, I think. Because I only have 1 gem. And we get some more steps. It's an apple though, so not very many. I think it's always an apple, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're going to use the secret garden key. One thing to know, you'll 100% want something to take notes with. Yeah, I've been using the Steam Notes feature. First time I've ever had to use it, to be honest. I had it pinned earlier, but it gets in the way sometimes. Originally, I was going to use Notepad, but I think, you know, Steam's got this nifty little feature. I might as well use it. Secret garden. What's that do? Ooh, a puzzle. Okay. Spreadsheets? Oh, Jesus. I mean, spreadsheets probably wouldn't be bad either. You could really organize it pretty well. Right now, they're just kind of jumbled up. I'm gonna have to probably off stream organize it a bit more. Okay. Let's turn it again and see what happens. Okay. Color coded. It's not a bad idea. Is it only the middle arrow? It is only the middle arrow. Must be a switch for the top one. Somewhere. Oh, it's here. Oh, it's the bottom one. Maybe we want them all pointed to the moon. Should be easy enough to do. Oh, yeah, that was it. And there's a lever. Oh, that's for the antechamber. Right? Chances of getting there are kind of low, though. I really thought this was going to be a secret door that opened, but I guess not. Why is my marker here? Oh, because it's like secret room? Oh, I see. Half the room is off the map. Okay, so I'm gonna write down that secret garden is one of the other ones. Is that secret? Right up here. Secret garden has antechamber lever. I don't know if that's west or east, west or east. Oh, I think that what that means is the south lever doesn't work. I think is what that's trying to say. Yeah, well, we did that. We're gonna go north here. Lock-picking kit. Getting steps would be kind of beneficial. What rank are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's might be a bad move, but we're gonna go guest room here. Get the 10 steps. So we wasted so much at the beginning. Yeah, okay, we already saw that. We're gonna have to double back to the passage. There's another apple? Hello? Where did that come from? Passageway north. Don't fuck me, game. Weight room. Okay, so this is actually fine because we have that shelter. It actually doesn't do anything. Thank God. Let's go this way first. Locker room. Keys spread throughout the house. I have 4 keys though. Don't really need that, but that is better than the other 2. Unless we do hallway. We're gonna do locker room. Who has a locker room in their house? It's locked. Okay, we're gonna unlock it then. What is this? Deposit key box. Okay, I don't know what room that is. Are these all locked? Oh, it spreads fruit. Okay. Another deposit key? There's a lot of these. Oof. That's a picture of the orchard. This picture of the orchard, is there a combination for that? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't really want to use the rest of my keys here. I'd have to double back a lot, I think, to check the rooms. So we're just going to go forward for now. Commissary laboratory. We want the laboratory. This is the first time going in there, so be good for me. Typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory in the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, How do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Poor Kimberly. Honestly, I think if I was working in this house, oh yeah, I can move my cam in a second. I think if I was working in this house, I would be sleeping in my office. Check these locked. So let's go ahead and wait on. Gameplay. Unlock. Let's go ahead and move my stuff over here. That should be fine, right? This is gonna get moved as well. There we go. Can't imagine that being in the way. Yeah, well, it kind of covers that stuff. That's right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I would totally just sleep in the room. See this couch? I'd be sleeping there. The best part is, anytime your boss wants to come and find you, they're gonna have to get to the office. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment has been performed. Okay, that's lovely. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. Spread dirt on the driveway. That's crazy. Immediately, I could lose 10 steps and get a bunch of gold. That seems like a bad idea. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. I don't have any hallways. Whenever you draft a shop. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Those seem bad. All of those seem kind of bad. Hallways. Dude, the brown... is every brown room a hallway? So, it's not too bad. Okay. Then I think we're just going to do an immediate hallway. I got 1 key, basically. Or, when I draft a shop room, I can gain a key for every... Alright, we're just gonna do this. I think we have a lot of keys in the house, so it's not a big deal. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is a lie! That is a lie, but I don't know what the security terminal password is. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 complete thaw. There's something unaffected. Complete thaw order is unaffected, I think. Room temperature complete thaw order is unaffected. H0 melting point. Test 205. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know, it's gibberish. Okay, periodic table of elements. What the hell? Oh, this machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. So you do need the boiler room to do this. Okay. Numbers. So you need a periodic table in order to do this. That makes sense, but... So we can't even do the puzzle until we have the boiler room, but... Like H is 3... Do 3, it would do that. We need power. Yeah. Another thing to note is a to-do list, like... Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, honestly, I should write that down. Let's see. Laboratory. Need boiler room for power. Let's see, for puzzle, I guess. Write that down. Dark room veranda. Greater chance of finding items in the green room, but it takes 2 gems. Let's go ahead this for now. Spare room or dark room. I'm thinking dark room. I don't think there's any puzzle. I don't need to turn power in for dark room, I guess, right now. We won't be able to know what's on the other side, but even if it's a red room, I should be... Actually, we've had... This would be our... Wait a minute. I don't have... Okay. Even though it's dark, I should still be able to see the room, floor plans because of shelter. Yeah. And I know it's less use, but we'll see. I mean, I guess there are probably worse rooms. But... Wait, is power on in the dark room because I turned it on last save? Do I not have to do it every time? West wing. West wing would make us go up, which I'm kind of... Because of shelter. Oh, okay. I'm thinking west wing here. Could be good, but I'd have to backtrack all the way to Secret Garden. I'm itching to get in that antechamber, okay? I'm itching for it. I'm unable to lockpick it. Dining room hallway. Nook. Ugh. This is bad. Do we do commissary? We have a lot of gold. Magnifying glass. We're gonna take magnifying glass. Because... I'm actually gonna get a gem as well. 2 gems. Because in the dark room, there's something I wanted to see if you can see better with the magnifying glass. Aha! 1128. Okay. Whoops. Tabbed out. Do I have the dark room in here? My notes are already falling apart. I don't have the dark room in here. That's right. Dark room. Tree hearts. 1128. I'm guessing that's their anniversary, maybe? Anything else while I have this fucking thing? Doesn't seem like it. There's also something in the laboratory. Where was it in the laboratory? Over here? Cooler is unaffected. Complete the cooler is unaffected. Go ahead and write that down so I don't forget what it says. Laboratory. No, I know I just wrote down laboratory. I know it's in here. There it is. I need text. Cooler is unaffected. Cool. I don't know if there's any other photos I should be... This is the same thing, right? 128, yeah. Check out her mole. Her eyeballs. There's going to be codes in her eyeballs. I'm going to be doing this for every fucking piece of... Let's see. Commissary? Was there? I'm running out of steps. I'm playing a dangerous game. On this. You could like do this, but oh, you can read it. Swan song. Holy shit. Swan song. That's huge. I didn't think that would actually make it that much more legible, but I guess it does. I have a security. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's no way I go back to security. I have to go like all the way around. So not doing that. I can get a shovel. Do I get a shovel? Nah, it'd be all my gold. Or coins. I see. Okay, food for sale. That could be good. Boudoir would be good. Or do kitchen. Get a bit more food. I think this is my first time being in the kitchen. Is any of it affordable? Main course is only served. Well, I can get a banana, which is 3 steps. Oh, wait. Okay. We know that bananas are 3 then. So we can change this to be 3. Whoops. Why did that change the formatting there? Whatever. 3. And I think that means oranges have to be 5, right? Buy a banana. Buy 2 bananas. Okay, this is kind of do or die here. I need it to go right, and then I need a straight shot to the antechamber. Okay, we have 2 rights. Take a look. E. And before I go and hit that button, I'm gonna go get another gem from commissary, just in case I need it. Come on, baby. Give me that antechamber hit. I need it. I'll even use a key. Oh. Alright. Spare room antechamber. We made it. This is only my 3rd run. Antechamber, baby! What we got here? To continue up, you must go down. Find print inside of the tea, perhaps. No, unfortunately not. Okay, I got a key. The basement key. Where does that go? Oh. Do I need to find a locked door to use the basement key on? You didn't get it till day 12. I'm just that good, you know? I'm just that good. I can go back down to the hallway and hope the door's locked and then use the basement key, I guess. Although we are running out of steps quick. Quick. Have the basement key as an item. Come on, please be locked. It is locked. No, it's not. Billiard room. Do a quick little bit of math here. 2, 1, 4, 3 is 8. 13 minus 6 minus 2 would be 5. 10. Wait. 9 minus 10 plus 7 be 6. Oh, I did that wrong, I guess. 2, 8, 13 minus 6 minus 2 is 5. This is 9 plus 7, 16, minus 6 is 6. What? Oh, this multiplication, I bet. I'm just doing the wrong operandi. Okay, yeah, that's multiplication. 9, so it's 2 times 10, which is 20. 5, so that's 10. There you go. 2 keys. Don't need those. Don't need them at all. Be locked. Huh, what? Does not fit? Does not fit? Where are you supposed to use this basement key? Dude, I'm scared to do anything now. So if I go back to the antechamber, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was no door in the antechamber. Oh, it goes to the door with the same symbol as the key. What? Okay. About to find a room with that symbol. Guessing that means we're probably not gonna be able to get this run. I could pump room close. What? Water flows around the. I'm tempted to take this. I mean, like, getting this would give me some more steps, which would be good for me. But I want to know what the pump room does. I think it's a special room for a different puzzle. The nursery. Anything special in this room, perhaps? Any kind of puzzle pieces? Doesn't seem like it. These are some big cribs, bro. Puzzle book. Interesting. Red Prince. Oh, this is the book my mom wrote for me. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He cannot stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He cannot stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Oh shit. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. Story he had read in the bath, in the bed. And maybe you can guess what the clues that we have said. It was a story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toe to his head. As you, my reader, might have already assumed, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. Story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the red book we just read. Very cute. I can see why she would have won something for this. Don't think it holds anything for me, though. So I'm gonna go back through and look through the photos. That bird is like gobsmacked that he won't look at him. He's like, what the hell? Oops, I didn't mean to click out of the book. Nothing there. Nothing there. I think it's just a little story beat. It's cute. It doesn't help me at all. 13 steps. I think we're out of rooms, in fact. Go back to the, we have to go back to the weight room to do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this from here. I'm gonna keep trying this door. I know it doesn't go here, but I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, unable to picklock it. The rumpus room. That looks cool. Let's try the rumpus room. Hello? Okay. Let's get the money first before interacting with that thing. Salt. Whenever you eat food, you gain extra steps. Okay. I feel like that's not really helpful to me anymore. Unless the next room I get is just like chock full of it. Where's my money? Oh, there it is. Get back to the kitchen would be 1, 2, 3. I eat the bananas. I would basically have 8. Now it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to get there, 5 to get there. It's not worth it. Insert a coin. I can't move. Okay.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
This is ominous.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Who just has this in their house, man?
I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear.
It's me, little me.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
Is that hey, that's a armor statue from the book.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Very peculiar.
I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Yeah, that's in the antechamber.
Always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen.
A cat with a red flag.
Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, so there's more dialogue the next time you're with him, I guess. I'm gonna write this down. It might be a clue for something. Rumpus room. Alzar. Scene. Cat. Red flag. No wind. Wind. No move. White sand. What else did he say? Good enough. Red. The cat with the red flag is kind of the weird part. Let's see, special keys. This doesn't even have one. I'm gonna stick it in anyways. Of course. Alzara, get it right. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking up. I'm showing great disrespect to the great Alzara. It's the sauna. Tomorrow we start with extra 20 steps. That seems kind of sick, to be honest with you. But that'll be a dead end here. But I feel like we're kind of already at the point where I'm gonna hit dead ends. So we're gonna take the sauna. 20 steps seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. How can I get back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll basically use up all my steps getting back to the next area, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be a bedroom or something. We have two options here. One choice, sorry. Just want to cut off that one. Pump room. Pump room gives me one exit. Breaker box doesn't. Furnace doesn't. We'll go pump room, I guess. One step remaining. Another puzzle. Greenhouse, the pool, kitchen. I assume we probably want the water to go into the greenhouse. Oh, okay, I see. see, we're pulling water from different locations. So we're gonna go to the reservoir, we're gonna pull water. No? Does it want to? Greenhouse. I don't know if this pump does anything. Oh, hey, here we go. Water source selection. Reserve tank. The pump room. Pump room. Puzzle. Just mark that down. 4 units. So it can hold 4 units in either. 3 and 5 go to pump 1. Pump 6 goes into pump 4. This one goes into pump 4. This is... Is that what that is? That's pump 4. Do this. Does it pump more water in? Then we're gonna leave that till next time. A chest. Holy! Look at the amount of money in there. Shame I can't take it out with me. Oh, okay. Big pump there. Yeah, we're gonna have to take some time to think about this next time, because I don't really have time for it today. I need to be in extreme in a second anyways, so... Let's hit the next one. Bunkering would give me stuff, but it isn't really helpful. Courtyard. Go ahead and take courtyard. It's the last one, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Got a sledgehammer. Not that I can do anything with it. No! You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to the campsite to get some rest. You will continue your search tomorrow, however, else may be a little bit different. So I need to also mark down before I forget. Day equals 11/7. If I am correct about the note that I found. So what did we get? We actually got a whole bunch. We know which memos to trust. We have the terminal password. We know the value of root. Whoops. That. And yeah, we actually have a bunch. I'm gonna probably spend some time after stream today figuring out how to best lay out that information. But that was fun. I like this game a lot. I like the environment. I like the music. I like the atmosphere. I'm having a lot of fun with the game. Thanks for hanging out today, Noir. Ryu, Noir. Whichever way you like me to say your name, I don't know. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. Play some more. I didn't know this was a game I was going to finish, but I so very badly want to know what's going on that I'm definitely going to be playing some more. Alright, guys. See you around. Bye-bye. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place, or whatever.